Hey guys, and welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy 2. So we finished off World 1 on getting some green stars, and now we're gonna be going to get World 2 green stars and see how that goes. And we stay as Luigi, which is actually pretty good. So we don't really have to swap out Mario every time we have to go through there. Alright, now that we got a gold crown on the first world, let's go and do World 2. Starting off with. This is Puzzle Plank Galaxy. Alright, let's see where these green stars are going to be. You know, for a second I thought maybe I was supposed to like swap Mario's every single time we have to go through there, but we don't, so that's actually pretty good, so. Already got one spotted already. That might be the second or third one, maybe. Maybe first. Oh, I see the green star already while going there. So we got one here. Okay, we already see the second one. Oh, we already got all three already. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. There, there, and there. Gotcha. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. So I think we gotta get on top of this block, maybe. Oh, perfect. Alright, that's gotta be probably maybe one of the fastest green stars, maybe. It's definitely a quick one. It's basically at the very beginning of the level for the most part. You just need good precision, to be honest, to get it, and that should be like a very, very quick one. Yeah, we got nothing out of it too, so that was a weirdly blank moment. Just no star bits, no coins, and you keep on going. Alright, so these green stars are really visibly easy to find, so definitely this is a very easy one to do. Alright, let's just skip on by that. Let's get these, Okay, I think the coins are over here. Or not. The coins are on top right. Okay. Oh, someone's angry. Wow, it's just quiet. That kind of felt a little weird. Could go for that bonus area, but I guess let's collect these coins here. Ooh, that was close. Maybe a triple jump from here maybe could work out? But maybe it's kind of hard since he's going to probably do that weird motion. Or not. There we go. I guess I got it. There we go. Alright, now let's go and get that third one over there. I think it's below the level, I think so. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, one more round and we'll get the third and final one. Oh, ow. Got cut in half. I feel like possibly going there quickly. Oh, that's one way to get there quickly. See it? I see it. It's in my sights. I think maybe let this cut, and I think we could probably just fall down it easily. Like that. That's it. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, just let that cut piece while going up those stairs and wait for a few seconds and just drop on it. It's not that bad, actually. Alright, that was definitely a quick and easy, visually easy green star stuff find. Let's see what's gonna be up next. Let's do this one. Hytale Falls Galaxy. This might be hard to find. I think there's definitely a good, like, maybe small amount of areas that could have a good hidden green star, but who knows. Doesn't really give me a bunch of information on these green stars. So far, nothing really in this beginning area. I mean, at least we get a bunch of star bits out of this. There could be a possibly green star at the very top of there, maybe. Yeah, you can't easily get up there. I was just trying to collect some coins, but oh well. Alright, let's do this again. Go for here. I did not swerve correctly. Really good. Alright, come on. Really did. I think I need to do it a little more early, man. Too much. Yeah, that turn is really tricky to go through. Man, it's really hard. There we go. And just I feel like I expected. The green star is up here. There we go. I think I probably could have easily grabbed it while I was dashing on by, but there we go. We got a green star. You gotta check every spot, but definitely that's definitely a good spot for a green star. Because I mean, it's a hidden spot with a 1-up. It makes sense to hide it up there, you know. Alright, that took me a long time apparently because, you know, I've been stuck. Alright, let's go and find that second one. Definitely good. Go, go, go. Awesome. I feel like it's weird. Well, maybe it is kind of good that the pepper, like, is slow down there because I feel like we'll be, like, forced to, like, run too quick to, a little bit too quickly and just might fall off. Especially if you're going to that bonus stage they like to do, maybe. I feel like maybe there could possibly be a green star up there, but it's not. Maybe there's like some green stars on these walls. Probably. Wait. Okay, I feel like I may know how to get that one, but yeah. That might be the second one. Okay, that was not too hard to find. I just hear the glimmer like, yeah, I'm nearby one. Alright, yeah, slow down here. Ooh. Alright. Got another green star. That might probably be the second one, pretty sure. And I think the third one might be around the end, maybe. Definitely around the start, middle, and end, for sure. If this green star is roughly at the end. Definitely that galaxy's gave me a good amount of star bits, for sure. And coins, too, a little bit. It's overall got a bunch of star bits and coins in it, for sure. Alright, let's see where this third one is. Oh yeah. Go, go, go. Made it to the second part here. Ah. Ooh. That's actually an interesting one to get. Ooh. Wait, do we have to ditch Yoshi to get that? That's actually an interesting green star to get. If it's only possible to ditch Yoshi at the last little moment there, I feel like that's a pretty little challenging little green star right there. Also, not very noticeable, but if you like look around your corners, you should be fine to get that green star. Alright, that was a good green star there. Definitely clever, I must say. Alright, so we got, ooh, 3 stars. Oh yeah, was, I thought there was gonna be like 2 here, but no, another galaxy with 3 green stars to do. Let's see what these green stars are gonna be at. I have a weird feeling there's one gonna be hidden in the beginning area, maybe. do hear one, so it's gotta be in there somewhere. Alright, well I think maybe we need to use the rock power up to maybe get the green star. Could possibly be here, maybe. Ah, it's up there. Ah! Okay, so I'm not supposed to hit that. Do I maybe need to get rid of my power up, maybe? Because I feel like it might ruin the way on how I'm supposed to get it. Actually, I could probably just easily wall jump up there. Nice. Let's just take... I feel like I need a spin here to get this, and I feel like if I try to spin, I think I might not be able to grab it. I'll give it a try, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna... Ooh, okay. I guess I do get a little bit of hype, but it's definitely... that was definitely instantaneous. Okay, so I guess I managed to get up there by doing some good old wall jumps there. I think spinning up there might be definitely a little bit quicker, but it's definitely can be possible with the rock mushroom. Alright, let's see where these other two are gonna be at. Definitely it's gonna be on that specific house that I was showing the second part, and maybe what could be the third? A dig leg at the end, close to it. Maybe there's gonna be one there for sure. I feel like that's gotta be it. I know for sure this has a bunch of star bits to collect. We're gonna hit this. Alright, now I'm gonna defeat a whole lot of enemies. But I'll get like rid of the rocks first. I do like getting that done. Ooh, can possibly get a good line up here. That was definitely good. Oh, this galaxy is kind of satisfying to defeat a bunch of enemies with. Oh, that's really satisfying. Okay, we only got one left. Alright, let's check this area before you leave for sure. Could it be possibly in one of these edges, maybe? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, so the third one might be that middle-ish galaxy that literally, I think it just showed at that cutscene too, on the top right. That one. I think that's where we're going next once we use that launch star. But yeah, we got a bunch of star bits there to grab that green star. Alright. I guess I should have checked maybe before defeating all the enemies, but it doesn't matter. Wait, that was the third one? Wait. Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. Something ain't right. That was the third one. And I have a feeling that it may be in this island right here, maybe. Probably just hiding behind something. That is interesting. You know what? I think I'm gonna hop above here and maybe try to long jump over there. And if it's not there, oh, I see it. Yeah, it's behind it's behind the ramp. Oh, there we go. Nice. I saw the glimmer behind it, so like, yeah, that works. I'm definitely glad it gives a bunch of particle effects where you can see it behind things very easily. Okay, so I somehow missed that. I didn't really hear the glimmering that was going by while I was trying to roll by. Alright. But yeah. So I didn't really have to do those. I was not really necessarily to fight all those enemies if I had to, so. I guess it makes sense. There was a bunch of them at the beginning, so. Well, you know what? I was kind of pointing on Glide Galaxy next, so let's go and do that. Wow, we already got a bunch of green stars already. We're almost done with this world already. But I feel like it's really fitting to do one world per episode for sure. Alright, we're just gonna keep on flying until we find the first and second green star. Could be possibly a green star on the bottom left of there, maybe? No thanks. Yep. Alright. Let's go and do some flying. I think I'm directly gonna go... Unless maybe... Although it would be boring to actually use these little sun thingies and not be there. Like these things, like you go through those and it's just behind the comic metal sphere. I think that would be a little too cheap to do. Alright, that's fine. I missed that green star. Okay, we'll come back to it later. I had a weird feeling. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna miss that somehow. Now maybe the next one could be like around with height, maybe? You know how you can fly it upwards? Is it maybe at the very end, maybe? Oh, whoa, it's right over there. I missed it. Well, you know what? We're just gonna dive really downwards. I can't believe I missed both of them. I guess this level was a really hard challenge. Alright, redo. But this time I think I'll definitely get the first one. Oh yeah. I think pointing downwards and then resetting your location of it actually works really well. Alright, but I guess we'll only be collecting the beginning ones. Alright. Steady, come on. Nice, got it. Again, it looks a little weird, but I mean, you gotta put all the green stars in each level, each galaxy, so it will be challenging to like put like 2 green stars at the beginning, like grab it without using the bird, which that'll be really weird. But alright, either way, I think putting in the flying section is fine. But either way, we got 1 green star at the very end, so that's gonna be interesting. skip that. Alright, now we'll go and do this again. No thanks. Yep, no more jibbery. I already know how to fly. Guess I don't really got my cursor around. Although I could reset it and try to get some star bits. I guess restarting constantly would probably be a good idea too. Actually, that was kind of risky. I was going there. I think I'm playing down really too quickly. I feel like I need a little bit high from this so it'll be way easier to grab it. Ooh, okay, I think I maybe got a little bit too much to the right, but at least we got it. At least we got it on the turnaround, so that's pretty good. Technically, I did first try, but, you know, I missed both of them completely on my first go. It's a little embarrassing, but oh well. Alright, Galaxy complete. Very awesome. Alright, let's go to the middle one next. Honey Balloon Galaxy. Wow, we're going for these green stars really quickly. Although I guess I'm not really doing much collecting, but I kind of am. So I gotta like stall up time and such for this video while collecting a bunch of coins and star bits to rack up those monies. I feel like I should have watched that cutscene fully, but whatever. I mean, I wasn't seeing any star bits going by, so. You know, I feel like maybe it'll be a little boring, but maybe there might be a green star at the. There'll be a power star. I'm gonna say green. Oh my goodness, I'm stuttering a bunch, but let's go with like green stars. There might be a green star up here, but I guess it would not make sense. There's already a power star up there. It's a weird zoom I've ever seen. I don't think there is anything. I guess it makes sense since it's still Power Star, so let's go back all the way down. Oh yeah, but this level has a bunch of star bits. And the big potential of like missing some is actually really crazy. Especially with those vines. Definitely for sure. Maybe flying over here could be a green star. I don't think there is. I was just making sure so I don't miss any. But I'm pretty sure I think I remember flying over here, and maybe there could be a green star over here. I don't think there was. It's fine, at least I made it over here. Safely, at least, so. Yeah, so many star bits in this level. It's actually pretty neat. Okay, I hear one, so there's one nearby. Wait. Oh, it's up high. Okay, okay. I was hearing it, and maybe it could be below me. It could be below me, like take damage and just go down all the way. And it's like on the vine somewhere. It could be easily to grab. It's something like that. That could be the case, but although collision will be a little weird there. Alright, so that was just the first one. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go and get that second one. Yeah, we're going through these pretty quickly. Definitely for the first world, I was struggling a little bit, I'm pretty sure. There was some challenging ones that was hard to reach, but... I think that's fine. It is way more further, so I don't think it will be showcasing that. But I guess in the meantime, I'll be collecting star bits. Oh yeah. Yeah, this level has so many star bits. It's pretty awesome. Although I'm not sure what's the best method to get star bits. But I'm not so sure. Whoa, what was that? I could probably possibly fly up there with that weird motion that we got from that. Alright, so we gotta get past by here. Since there won't be any more green stars at that point. Oh, let's see, put them close where I can't hear them both at the same time. That could be problematic. Ow. Can I get through there quickly? No. Or, I guess I did. I was just trying to get through around that fuzzy. I think I hear one nearby, I think. And it might be... I think it could possibly be up there, maybe. I think I might be hearing the same green star, so let's just go back. So many star bits. I don't think I hear any green stars. I think we're getting near to the end. It makes me a little worried. I think I may missed it, maybe. That's just a regular power star. Ooh, I missed this somehow. What's it over here? No, because there's a barrier. And Nintendo does not want you to be exploring. I feel like I missed it somehow. Probably did. I'm not sure where it's at. I'm not sure why I'm trying this. Yeah, I'm kind of cooked. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go and beat it real quick, and might just catch you guys on the flip side maybe once I get this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna probably cut this out, and I'll probably reach you guys in just one moment once I beat this level. Alright, so I made it to the first one once more. And you know what? I don't know, I might test it out. I might just take damage from purpose. Maybe the green stars down here, maybe? Sure, I'm gonna take damage real quick. Let's see what happens. Nothing crazy happens. Nothing like secret. Like if I, well, let me, might grab this coin real quick, but take damage, wow, that last, star bit right there is actually hard to get. Okay, so maybe it's not there, it's probably passed to the checkpoint, so I'm probably gonna go and, check that out real quick, after I do this. I didn't know there were secret star bits down there, but it didn't really matter much because I mean it's not a whole lot down there. Okay, so there's gotta be one nearby. I feel like I'm hearing the same one. That was a little weird. I think I'm near one. So maybe I can't even look at my camera. Maybe I need to hop like here, maybe? Oh! Okay. That's a very sneaky one. I guess it makes sense to hop it from there because I guess you could probably get very on top of the vine to get those extra star bits up there, assuming if you do collect them. But yeah, that's a sneaky green star a bit there. You just gotta hop up there to get the extra star bits up there and go from there. Alright, now that I got that done, we got another extra 3 more and 2 more for the final boss. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it. It's getting to the part where maybe it's like the same length as World 1, but it is for the most part. Well, we already know where one green star is at the very end. I think the third green star might be for the special second power star. Which I guess since the fee, because if there's like maybe a 2 power star type of mission, It's actually quite fitting to have a green star be on the third one, or the second power star in there. Alright, I'm gonna use my camera, maybe. Let's see. Could be green star at the very beginning and I maybe missed it, but I don't think I did. So I think I'm just gonna keep on continuing. Alright. Maybe it's just all in the open area, probably. Definitely gotta go and check that out. Yeah, it might be probably out in this open ocean, maybe. And the second one will be, the second one is probably just at the waterfall area that we saw in the cutscene. Okay. I think I'm gonna explore this oceanish area and see if maybe the green star is in here that possibly missed in the cutscene. So that's where it came from, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. So let's go and turn around. I think it's in the water. Get some really weird camera action here. Maybe. It's a little questionable. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Or maybe it could be a little theme here where maybe they probably hid the second and third one in the second power star, which that's still fine by me. So you know what? I'm gonna freeze the water. So that we can get that green star there. It might be just the first one. Alright, let's go. I can definitely hear like both of the power stars going off as a nice little shimmer. Alright, it might be just the first one. Let's see. It is the first one. So the second and third one might be in a different power star level. Let's see if that's the case. Because if it's going to the same level, I feel like that's gonna be suspicious on where the second one might be at. Green star number 2. Okay, so it is in the second power star level. Alright, that makes sense, that makes sense. Nothing, I don't think I've seen anything green star in that part. Alright, but it might be in this 2D-ish section. with maybe the third one being the other area. Nice grab, Luigi. I think the green star would be right there, I think, so. Close there. What? Maybe the second section, probably here. Maybe you'll have the green star. I'll hear it. I hear it. Okay, it's nearby. Okay, a little closer, I think. What was that spin there, Luigi? I was holding you one direction, man. Wow, in that moment, I feel like Luigi was not at that state. Ah, okay. I feel like maybe go for here. Ooh, okay. That hurt a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. Just to make sure, but I think getting out at that point is just an easy drop on the green star and boom. Maybe you could do it on the side and try to spin to get an extra little distance on your right. But other than that, that's how you get it. Alright, so that's the second one. The third one might be a bit more further. Probably unlocking Luma and go to the other galaxy. Alright, so that's gonna be a little bit, so let's get that done. And then after that, we got 2 more for the boss fight. Alright. Star number 3. Definitely get a bunch of star bits out off the rip. Nice triple jump into that. That was pretty satisfying, I must say. Spinning makes it a little faster, but I don't really notice that big of a difference, so I think casual swimming is fine. Maybe just hitting the spin at the last moment of these things while it's trying to bite you, I think it's fine, but I think regular swimming is fine. But definitely notice the difference. Also, how in the world did I do a cool triple jump right there? That was a little close there. Good one, Luigi. trying to go through it here quickly, but I keep on like doing some weird, dumbish maneuvers. Bonk. Goodbye. I think there might be another one nearby. I hear it. Was that spin there, Luigi? I'm not sure what's going on with Luigi and spinning around in the water. It's not even moving water, so it's not that weird. Oh, I see it. I think I need to make a good old long jump over there, and I think I could easily get it. Alright, let's give it a go. Woo! Nice. Yeah, just one long jump. Don't need to do a spin or anything. Alright, easiest 1, 2, 3. Now let's get the last 2 green stars. And then we'll go and read the first chapter. Yeah, it's the same length as the first world. I was thankfully some long levels there, but it's fine. Alright, so far the green stars are not that hidden, but sometimes they can be, especially that other one on Honey Bloom Galaxy. Definitely a little tricky there. Nothing too crazy here. I don't see any green stars hidden away to see. Makes sense at least, you know? So far I don't hear anything, so that's good. Probably should grab on there immediately and hop onto it. Ooh, nice. That's good old live stream. Unless I miss a green star apparently in this run, then I feel like I'll be a little upset, but whatever. Here in the green stars. I think we should be fine. I guess I could collect those coins, but eh. Okay, enough sleeping, Luigi. Okay, maybe this other section, and maybe this section. Oh, I see one. I see that glimmer. I see you hiding behind that rock. Guys, I'm trying to be sneaky or anything, right? Should be simple as going through there. Nice. That was actually a pretty good long jump there. I landed successfully and also slide behind it instead of, in front of it, because it looks like it is pretty slippery on it. Alright, got that done. And now we got one more green star. I'll be honest. Get up, Luigi. That was a really weird reaction there. I think Luigi just like ragdolled like at least 3 times, maybe like twice probably. Twice makes sense, but that was so weird. I felt like if he did hop up there, I feel like that would make more sense, but I didn't really get the special ragdoll moment there. Ooh, nice long jump. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Bam. Actually, I could probably just long jump from here, actually. What was that cool camera angle? That was pretty neat. Ooh, that was pretty awesome. Nice dodge, Luigi. Let's go. Alright. Alright, this next section probably has it right. I don't see anywhere over here. I do hear it actually. It's nearby, I think. Ooh, it's below there. Ooh, very good spot, I must say. That was actually pretty cool. Can I, it's right over here. There you go. I feel like I teleported just a little bit above, but it makes sense to make that cutscene more visually looking good instead of like clipping like behind or under that flooring and such. Alright, Galaxy completed. Alright, now let's go read a chapter real quick. And that'll be called for it today. I feel like I think I definitely have an easier time on World 2, I think. Just a little bit better, I think, than World 1. Alright. Chapter 3, Hope. Lou has exhausted herself trying to become a star. It was just then that the Lady of Shooting Stars appeared. Becoming a star will not allow you to break free of this path. That's simply the nature of living within one. I'm sure that Mari is out there thinking of you too, and as long as you stay the course, perhaps she'll reunite with you. Even though she's not near, I'm sure she knows where you are. After all, she's your twin star. You share the same stardust. There seems to be some secret to these words, hidden deep within her eyes. In truth, the Lady of Shooting Stars was reminded of her own past. She too was searching for someone precious she had lost, and she too believed that would one day be reunited. Finding her way without a compass or a telescope may be difficult. But hope is like a lighthouse. If it keeps its fire lit, Mari can find her way back. Let me go back. The lady's eyes were kind as this message became clear. The stardust that floated through Lou glowed brightly and reminded her of when she and Mari were together. It felt just like old times, and with that, something changed inside of Lou. Today, Lou continues her journey aboard her spaceship, now responsible for a whole crew of Lunas. She dependable in nature and impressively in stature. A statue, whatever. I don't think it's called statue, whatever. As all captains should be, this shy Lou of the past is now just a memory. I'm Lubba, one half of the twin star children. I carry the fire of hope across the galaxies. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so it's a story about lava. Well, you gotta catch on the next time. We'll be doing World 3 and reading the final chapter. Or at least I hope I'm gonna do the world, the whole world. The whole world once more again. But until then, well, to get my satisfaction, I'm gonna hop on here one more time. I'm gonna get a zoom out. And we got the whole world gold crown. That is awesome. Well, we're gonna be doing World 3 next. Look at all these galaxies we gotta do. I'm pretty sure, is all the levels like the same length, I guess? Yeah, it's the same amount of galaxies. Some may have like shorter stars than the other amount, I think. Alright, but either way, let's go and save and quit. And I'll catch you guys next time on the next episode, like as per usual. But make sure you give it a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content. And until next time, I'll see you guys next time for more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Goodbye and take care. See you next time.